Oh, got a text. Hang on. Long before the age of iPhones, iPads, all this technological wonder that we have right now, there was an individual. You might know him, Albert Einstein. Anybody? Heard of him? He has been quoted for a very famous, one of the quotes of many that he's had. I fear the day technology surpasses human interaction, we will have a world. Toastmaster? Fellow Toastmasters? Yes? I'm here to talk about the dehumanizing epidemic that we have at present right now. How many of you have been in a social setting and actually looked up and looked at anybody that is on public transport, games, sporting events, social events, restaurants, and see these glassy-eyed people sitting there? The silence is deafening, isn't it? Smartphones play a leading role in our lives. I won't deny that. They allow us to do business. They allow us to communicate across the globe. They allow us to do all of our banking. Best for the man, gives us directions. We don't have to ask. Other than Siri, right? Hey Siri, where the hell are you? They are now considered almost an extension of ourselves. All of our personal information, all of our numbers. Can anybody name their parents' number anymore? Can anybody phone a friend without find a name?
Nope.
We're losing that part of our memory. A survey by a digital marketing group completed said the average person will interact with their smartphone 221 times a day. The first time it starts, 7:20. Usually I'm in this position. As most males. Through the rest of the day, we'll interact with it on and off. We've even got a nervous habit now of going, oh, I thought I saw a vibration. Until 11:20 at night. Then we'll set it down and wait for the next day. Hopefully getting a wonderful rest. However, there is now an additional problem. Sleep testing. We'll go into that at another date. I'm not saying that it is an evil tool. It's a powerful tool. However, at what cost? We're bridging communications across the globe. However, we're building walls within our own home, within our families, because of all of our glazy-eyed looking at the infinite cyberspace. We're losing our human contact. We're losing our social skills. And you can see that in our children today. Honestly, how many children do you actually see out playing? Or are they more in front of a video game? I'm communicating, but I've texted him. I'm talking to him, but he's on my headset while I'm playing a video game. We're more apt to like a response on social media than we are to actually go say, great job, thank you, good words. We're the faceless voice that bash dreams and opinions of other people by a click of a button, opposed to a hand up to a friend. Any of you that have young children, how many have you seen with their glassy eyes staring away at the video games, stuffing their face with Oreos or Cheerios or whatever in the morning? Then in the evening, again for supper, sitting there staring again, staring at an endless abyss. What happened to the wonderment of their minds, allowing them to think of impressionable, different worlds, imaginations that they can actually bring their friends into and play with. It's all moved towards the false, designed digital world. Teenagers, I think, in my personal opinion, have the deepest pitfall to this. Can you imagine back when you were growing up, you got beat up behind the swings, and then you could go home and watch it on social media for people's entertainment? That's how quick it is. And believe me, it's not just one video. You get different panoramic shots of you getting your butt kicked behind the swings. And how about the young ladies out there? Making the duck face, picture in the roof so the neck is nice and tight, get the cleavage shot in there. 20 to 25 pictures of selfies they will take before they upload one to get affirmation of their self-worth from a faceless group. I'm not saying it's evil. I'm not saying we're doomed. However, we need to remember that we still have to have human contact. We still have to have social interaction. So, I say, lay it down. Have a conversation with your kids, your spouse, your friend. Go have a coffee. Don't worry about the text. It'll come back. It'll still be there. We still have to remember we are people. And I am sure Einstein is rolling in his grave right now going, oh my, I told you. Thank you.